Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. It's very nice to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we are going to set up my 2026 budget binder. Is it early? Yes, it is. Did I run out? Yes, I did. So unfortunately, I completely forgot that I started like in October 2024. So I now need a new one. So instead of writing everything on post-it notes, your girl here, excuse me, I'm just going to move this chair around, has ordered a budget binder. This one is from Debbie at the Creek Budgets. So we are gonna get started with this. So yes, let's get started. You will have to excuse me, it's going to be on the wonk because I am left-handed. So what I'll do is I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and then I'll just fast forward that a little bit and we can go through with it after. But yes, let me show you what I'm going to be doing. Right, so this is her undated, I should say, undated budget book. It just says I have a plan, and then on the back it says every journey needs a first step, which indeed it does. So, and then we've got just a blank page, and it's got find me on my socials. And we are just going to put me in there. Now, against my better judgment, I am using one of those they zebra friction, whoever they are, friction. Pilot friction, because just in case I need to rub something out, because we all know what I'm like. So let's just put me in there. I will put something elaborate on that later. Right, so there we go. So Emily, of course. Then we've just got 2026, 2027. Not going to do much with that. I might circle birthdays and things. Speaking of birthdays, there we go. The next page we come to is a birthday tracker. So let me do these and I will be right back. There we go. That was very easy, wasn't it? I've just put in the basic ones. Right, a sinking funds tracker. So I might not put a due date. I will put a description and the goal that I would like. We're talking big, broad terms here. And I do have, I had a little look through and I went through and I wrote some down. So I've got some main trackers, so some main tracking areas for 2026. We will start some of these, and obviously a lot of them are ongoing. So yeah, let me get these written down and then I will be back. Okay, so hello. Basically, this is what I'm concentrating on next year. I mean, some of these cover such broad topics, but it doesn't matter. Like high days and holidays will be like Easter, St. George's Day, Pancake Day, you know, Valentine's, all of those sorts of things. So they'll all come under that. Then we've got my 50th birthday next year. I need to decide what I'm going to actually do. Future and retirement, home. So that includes DIY, anything inside, that sort of thing. Got a usual emergency. All the emergencies will come under one. Savings account, so I'll just bung them all in there. Electric and gas, I'd like to be well ahead next year. Obviously Christmas and birthdays and that sort of thing just gives me a bit of a you know, a bit of a general overview of stuff. So we're good with that. I might probably think of some more, and if I do, I'll put them in. But yeah, it's just a general sort of overview of things. Right, so the next thing we come to are our bill and subscription tracker. I will fill this out. I won't be filling out amounts though. Yeah, let's fill in our usual bill and our usual subscription tracker, and I will be back in one sec. Okay, right, let's go through these. So bare bones sort of thing, which is another section that she's got in here. So rent, electric, gas, which is on a meter, so you know it's not any due date. Health insurance, mobile phone, broadband, sinking funds, because without sinking funds wouldn't be able to afford water, all of those sorts of things. So sinking funds are important. And then I've got 4 debts left by the end of the year. I'll just have 3. So yeah, if you didn't see my last video, I put it up last night, yeah, I have done something. I've paid some stuff off, but yeah, I'll let you go and catch up with that if you haven't. So yeah, that's bare bones. Then we've got my subscriptions now. I do not subscribe to these all every month. HB Inc. I do, and Ocado Delivery I do. I pick up and put down Amazon Prime, Canva, ITV and Tesco Delivery because I don't use them. Like this month I haven't got Amazon Prime and I haven't got Canva. I haven't got Tesco Delivery this month, so I haven't paid for that. ITV I have paid for this month. Is just so you don't get the ads. At the moment I am going through Midsummer Murders, and by the time you've waited minutes for the ads, you might as well just pay, I think it's $5.99 for that month. But as soon as I finish watching stuff, they've also, I know it's got all the Poirots on there, so I might carry on. That comes out of my personal spending money anyway, and I think $5.99 for a bit of entertainment is not bad at all. But like Twinkle, some months I use it, some months I won't. Canva I'm not using this month. Amazon Prime I'm not using this month. Might get Amazon Prime next month, ready for Christmas or whatever. YouTube Premium, usually because I get the family package, and then Oscar gets it, Paige gets it, Joel gets it. So all the family get it. And then Apple Storage is $6.99, but I will be looking at that, because they reckon that I need so much storage. I reckon that I can get that down and get all my photos and stuff down as well. But obviously that's going to be a long job. But yeah, so I've put them down. There's no due date because a lot of these I don't have every month. So yeah, but I thought I'd put them all down, then I can say whether I want them or not. Is that it? HP, yes. Canva and Twinkle. Twinkle is an educational app, and I usually get the premium one. But I will get that for a month, and then like this month I've cancelled it because I printed everything off last month. You know, stuff like that. So yeah, we use it when we need to. Okay. Debt and savings, I'll fill that in. Right, we're on goals. So I just thought I'd go through really quickly. I did have a little look and see what goals I want. I will write them out properly. What have we got on here? Categories. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. So goals. I've only got sort of 5 for next year. And the main one is to be 1 month ahead. So we will catch back up. Our main one next year is to be 1 month ahead. I would like to have my new cooker by summer 2026. So by sort of June, July, I'd like to have that new cooker in place. Then we've got, I need, that one's really spring-like, so I need a skip to sort out the loft. Skip 4. I was going to put 2 then. Skip 4 spring. So let the winter months pass, and then as soon as the weather starts getting nicer, I need a skip for spring. So I've put early March. We'll see how that goes. And then another big one is going to be no. Look at that big no. Non-essential spending. So this year was supposed to be a no buy year failed miserably. But 2026, so from now on, excluding Christmas, is going to be a non-essential. I will be writing down my essentials, and if it is not on that list, or it is a matter of life and death, it is not happening next year. Got more than enough of everything, do you know what I mean? So all that FOMO and stuff will have to go, I'm afraid, in my head, I mean. So and then I've got a couple of small debts. Sorry, that was my ring. I've got a couple of small debts. So I'd like next year to pay off in full all small debts. And that then just leaves the 2 big ones. So yeah. And then yeah, those 2 and those. Yeah, so I've got, then I'll have literally have 2 to pay off then, which would be amazing, because I never thought in a month of Sundays I'd be paying them off this quickly. I've left room, you know, we've got 5 on there. I think that's enough to concentrate on for now, because these are short term and obviously these are long term. This is just ongoing. It's going to be my main goal for next year as well, so we'll carry on. Right, categories. We are going to have much less in our categories, but they'll be in binders, you know what I mean? So this is like my priority. So priority covers emergencies and pets, and retirement buffer, you know, all of those sorts of things, winter gas and electric and debt and that sort of thing. So we are going to have a is that it? Is that what I'm going to do? Oh, well, we might fill in this. This was completely blank. I started to fill this in, and it looks like it's pretty dry, to be fair. What do you think? I started filling it in already. Isn't that cool? I love that. So anyway, yeah, bare bones is literally the same again, I would think, like rent. Oh, and I better put my health insurance down there as well, because that's very important in case anything happens to me. Kids are all good. And yeah, apart from that, I would have to say, and it looks like a weird one, this would also be on there because I live out in the sticks. Our Tesco's here is, well, it's not massive, it's not small either, but there's no choice in there. There's no decent stuff. It is just, when you live in such a touristy area, they just cater for them. And obviously there's a whole town here, and it's just absolutely pants in there. So yeah, I'll go in there for, you know, emergencies, or if we're snowed in or whatever. That happens quite a few times a year. But I do like an Ocado delivery, and also they will come at 5:30 in the morning if you want them to. Like 5:30 in the morning to 11:30 at night. We don't even get Tesco's for that. Tesco's don't even start delivering around here until 9. You can't get an 8 o'clock delivery around here. So yes, they are a lifesaver, and they are who I go with weekly. So yeah, I think that would just be bare bones. Obviously these 2 go together, that would be quite important. But yeah, I can't think of anything else. We'd have to cover the debt payments, obviously. You know, gas, electric, these are all the usual ones. These ones you can't survive without now, either one of those. So I hope that you found that interesting. I will just I'm gonna look. I started colouring it in, and I started colouring it in and shading it in as well, so you can sort of see where I've started adding dimension to stuff and whatever. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you could do this like Debbie said and put some money in somewhere or whatever, but literally I'm just going to fill this up through the year when I don't know, when I've got some free time, or I found myself colouring this in today when I just literally was thinking about categories and general stuff next year, what we've got to save for, that sort of thing. Yeah, so you know, it was interesting just to do that, so that's nice. Let me just pop you through a typical month in here. So you've got the month and to-do list, priorities, appointments, to-dos, and notes, and a doodle at the bottom, which I love. Monthly budgets, all the usual things. And then she's given us 2 expense trackers, which is enough because all I do is a cash expense tracker and an online expense tracker. Then we've got our weekly check-in. We've got 5 of those. And I love the fact they're next door to each other, so I can like work off last week. So you get 5 of those. I don't know if you can see that. Is that on there? Oh, there we go. Now it is. So yeah. Income, debt, fixed, variable, savings, sink-ins, challenges, buffer, and then all your totals and stuff. Then we've got accounts, so whatever, which is useful for me because I've got more than one. So all of that sort of thing. Okay, hello. Look what I forgot. I forgot today we are on Darstons again, but we are on real sparkling pineapple. And it is sparkling water, pineapple juice, white grape juice, and that's it. So let's get me a little scratchy out. I've also put the candle out. I don't know if that's adding to it or not. Do you know what I mean? It might be. So let's not do that, just so I don't catch my nails in here. Ooh, nice. Right. Let's not do it over my new budget book because we all know what will happen. Okay, tink. Oh, that's the best one by far. Right, sorry, another coughing fit. I'm hoping one day I won't cough through a video. That would be great. And then we've got end of month totals, and this is the thing that I really wanted, was the end of month count up. Now, I'm actually going to start this in November because I start in the week where November starts. So next week, even though obviously we've got 5 days of October, the 1st is on Saturday. It's my birthday next Friday. So I will start it then. So this will be started on Monday, which is 27th. So I will start this from the 27th, but it will be November, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will look forward to doing that. I love this. It is, the paper that she's used is quite glossy, but I can't, it doesn't smudge. Do you know what I mean? As long as you leave stuff to dry, it doesn't smudge. And also I was using zebra midliners. They're not fine liners, they're quite thick. So I was using this on here, and as you can see, it hasn't gone through. I think it's gone through. No, see, it hasn't gone through, and it doesn't, the black ink on here doesn't run, if that makes sense. So while you're colouring in, this black stays in place. So I'm really impressed with the paper. I do like a smooth paper. Dingbats for bullet journals, their paper is so buttery, it's ridiculous. But yeah, it's a bit like that. So it's coated paper, but it's really nice. So I reckon you could watercolor on it. Would I do that? Probably not, because that would be wasteful. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's just literally a quick video. I will fast forward all the bits of me filling stuff in, just so you can see what I've chosen. I'll leave the link for it down below. I'll just tell you the last couple of pages, which I have actually missed. So we've got year end, and then we've got a summary, expenses breakdown, rewards and interest. So everything that you've got this year in interest and stuff. And then we've got a 0 out challenge. So obviously 0 out your bank account whenever you want to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 50, 51, 52. So she's got a 0 out challenge for the whole of the year at the end of the week. So that's interesting. She's got a penny savings challenge in there as well. And then she's just literally got 3 pages of notes, which is very handy. I will be using those. Isn't that cool though? I will use that as well. So yeah, I'm excited to start trying this out and doing it. I think that I need less room and I need to rein my thoughts in, because even bullet journaling stuff, I'm literally, you know, like, oh, I need lots of space and blah, blah, blah. But as you saw with my little new bullet journal, and my little new, ooh, where is you? Come here. With this, my new Hobonichi weeks for next year, I don't actually need as much room as I thought I did. So it's all a case of, you know, it's all in my brain. I just think because my writing's massive and whatever, but my writing's not massive if I use a fine liner. So yeah, we're gonna scale it down a bit, because also when you've got large things to fill in, it always feels like there's a mountain to climb. So as much as I wanted like pages and pages of room, don't think I need it, because I don't think I'll use it. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed this. Hope it gave you a little insight into Debbie's planner as well. I mean, she made this on her own and she got it printed as well. You know, she is just one person, so I'm very impressed, and I did really like it. I just thought that I'd order it, but of course I ran out. I just happened to text to message her and say, I know you were on pre-order, but have you got any? And she did. She had one and she sent it the next day for me. I got this the day after I ordered it and spoke to her. So Debbie is a lovely lady. She also does tons of things on her Ko-fi shop. She's got tons of freebies like I have. So yeah, I'll leave her link down below. I did leave her in yesterday's video as well, linked down below, and I left the direct link to this. It is 25 quid, which I think is a bargain. So yeah, it will be a valuable asset, and of course I'll have November and December to work into it, and I'll just have to remember next year that I need a binder sooner than I think. So, you know, could I have left it till the new year? Probably. Do I want to? No, because this keeps me accountable, and that's the whole reason for having it. And I think that this is a good start for beginners as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's not too much. And for us who have been doing it for years, it's probably reining me into what I want to be doing. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. Thank you so much for watching. I've got all my savings challenges to catch up on tomorrow. When haven't we? That's the thing about doing monthly challenges. Have not been good this week at this month at doing it, but I will have to pull my socks up and put my big girl pants on next week, because I am the host. I am over on TikTok again for Hayley at Budget Stuff Save. So we've got the community challenge from the 27th over there. I do post it on here as well, the same day that I do TikTok, because I know not everyone wants TikTok. To be fair, I'm still not quite sure why I'm on it, but it's okay. I've met lots of nice people over there. And budgeting channels that just don't come on here. I don't know why. I think YouTube's the easiest platform. I will say that TikTok is the easiest channel to, the easiest app to upload to. Make things so easy, you know, just to put a short up or whatever. YouTube's a bit more long-winded and a bit more kerfuffled. But it is really easy platform. But I mean, all the stuff going on in the background, which the creator stuff, which doesn't affect me because I don't have anywhere near enough subscribers for that. But yeah, I will post everything over on here as well. Because I do like to catch you up, and I know some of you are doing it and you're not over on TikTok. So yeah, next week is also Count Up. We've got bills to pay, and obviously now we've got that credit card debt to pay. The rest of it off by the end of the year. My goodness me, we'll do that and we'll get rid of it. And that saves me hundreds and hundreds of pounds. So, and what I will do as well, I didn't mention in my last video, is with the whole, I've taken obviously Teddy and Coco's emergency fund because I've now got insurance, and I just put it in to month ahead. I did say that my month ahead and my emergency and my pet emergency are all in one pot. They absolutely are. And also, I haven't got much to pay left on my MONZO credit card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that open. So I will make sure that I spend at least once on it a month. Just pay that off, you know, buy a can of Coke from Tesco or whatever, just to keep it open, so I know then that not only have I got that, should an emergency arise, I also have like a large balance on there that I can use as well. So I will class that as my emergency fund, and trust me, that from years ago is a massive step forward. I would have maxed that. I was going to swear then. I was going to max that female dog out. But I will not do that this time. I will make sure that I keep it because I think it's a useful thing to have. Even if you just need to like initially pay for something. This is what I was think of. Also, you get 3 months to pay it off with no interest and stuff. And it's just now... It's really strange as well, because before I started cash stuffing, had no credit rating whatsoever. Now I'm getting offers from everywhere, because until I got that credit card, when did I get that to get my glasses? July, August, June, July. Whenever I got it, I applied for it because I wanted to buy the best glasses that I could. I always do that every 2 years because I hadn't saved enough money for it. And I thought at the time, oh, well, I can get this and I can get this. And oh, look how much credit I can get. And it really boggled me and it scared me at the time. And I said this to people, and I said this on my channel as well, that it did scare me that after 3 years of cash stuffing and not actually, and paying off debt and not actually having anything on credit, and I do mean anything, only paying the debts off, nothing else, that I've now probably repaired my credit rating to where I could get quite a lot of money out. But I won't do that because it's pants being in debt and I want to get rid of what I've got. But I will keep that credit card open for emergencies. I think it would be stupid for me to, now that I have it, not keep it. As long as I'm not spending on it, I will put it away. You know, so it's not in my purse and I'm not tempted to do that. But yeah, it is another buffer in there, and it's another tool to use should I need to, should anything drastically go wrong. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I wanted to say that I meant to say it yesterday, but of course it completely slipped my mind because I had 1,000,001 things to think about and talk about. So yes, right, so that's me set up for this month in 2026. Well, for November. I'll put all November's things in. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for sticking with me, everybody. It's been a really, really busy week for me. I mean, for videos and things. So thank you for sticking with me. I know that you've all enjoyed them. I'm glad that you all enjoy them. I do be as honest as I can on here anyway, and you know, I try and go through everything, and that means like life things and all sorts of things, and I'm glad you find it all useful. It is a really nice place to be, where we can all talk, and yeah, I sorted out a lot of things this week, including debt and what I want to do with the credit card once I've paid it off, and thinking about next year. And this has made me think about next year as well, what we need. Like, I need a skip for the spring and I need a cooker by summer, really, you know, and stuff like that. And we're sorting it out and we're getting there. And like I said in my last video, I'm not going to do Christmas 2026. I am not going to set up a binder knowing full well I've not enough money for this year yet. Not that I won't, we will save steadily. You know, not everything for Christmas is needed now, but I will not do that to myself. I will not set up a binder for 2026 on my income, knowing that I've got so many other things to do. Christmas 2026 will get started at the end of December, beginning of January, when I dish out my 52-week challenge here. And that's how I've always done it, and that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to be pressured into, you know, saving for Christmas 2026 now, because I just haven't got the money for it. I think this week's been a bit of a reality check as well, and not in a bad way, in a good way. And, you know, all of those people that are saving or saved for Christmas 2026, God bless you. But yeah, don't feel pressured into doing anything you don't want to. Don't feel pressured into doing anything that's not in your budget either. You know, adapt everything is what I'm saying. Adapt everything so it suits you. The wonderful thing about cash stuffing is there's so many ways to do everything, and everybody's got a little bit of a different way of doing it, you know. I will do it different to everyone else. So yes, anyway. Right, love you all. Let me say the serenity prayer together, which is: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you. God bless your families. And I will see you tomorrow for something lighter. We'll have a bit of savings challenges. We'll catch up on things and generally have a little count up and see how we're doing before the end of the month. Mayhem next week, which I absolutely love. You know, the last week of the month is an absolute fave. I love seeing how well we've done and stuff. So yeah, God bless you all. Enjoy the sunshine. See you tomorrow. Bye.